Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another video here on this wonderful channel. Now this is a bit of a different intro, and that's only because I'm thinking about starting another YouTube channel. Now this is going to be like vlogs, or I actually have no idea what direction I want to go with this, but I wanted to show my passions on YouTube, and one of the things is cinematography, directing, and producing. And I do that with the gaming and with editing the videos there, but I also love being outdoors, and I just got this fancy new drone I really like using, so I'm definitely going to be showing that on there. This video is on the lower quality end because I rendered this on my phone, stupid, but I did it through the DJ app there, and I could have just done it on my PC and it would have been much higher quality. I just want to throw something together just to show you guys what's going on. But besides that, guys, today we're going to be going over my friend Dysparity's ALPHABRIDGE build. Now this thing is absolutely beast, and I haven't really played DPS since I think 1.2 when I played Strikers, so I have no experience in this, but I do have experience in narrating, so I will be going over his build piece by piece and definitely showing you guys where he highlights his build. Now Dysparity is my YouTube partner, and we have heard him in our videos in the past, but currently he is really busy with schooling and also preparing to have a kid. So I've been really taking the hold on putting out the videos, but he definitely does help within the editing process and also providing with amazing gameplay, I have to add. But there's been a few people asking about his build, and I definitely want to put it out. He put a lot of time into making this build and definitely helped me farm for my build. So figured let's put this out for everybody, because I don't think I've seen an ALPHABRIDGE quite like his. So let's just get right into it. Now this is just one of his 3 ALPHABRIDGE builds, and personally I'm going to say that his assault rifles hit the hardest. The ALPHABRIDGE chest piece has health, armor, and ammo capacity on it with a good main stat as well, which definitely helped it out there. I guarantee you'd be running Bear's chest piece, but again, we've farmed that 200 times and have not gotten it. Stamina mods, armor, you just want armor everywhere you can get it. That's pretty obvious now because that is the meta until they change it. It's broken, but you know, we'll see what happens with that come 1.6. ALPHABRIDGE mask, it has good armor roll, really good armor roll, exotic damage, resilience, and enemy armor damage with a good main stat, of course. It should be good because he spent a lot of Phoenix credits rerolling it. And again, stamina with armor, and that armor happens to be really nice. He's got all above 270, which is really good. The knee pads, they have enemy armor damage, which is key to this build. But before we continue, I definitely want to talk about it. Now, in the PTS we saw that enemy armor damage would roll as a major attribute and not a minor. Now, it was kind of smart of them to move it to a minor stat, but the thing that they changed, which I think broke it, was where they made it roll higher than it did as a major. As a major in the PTS, it rolled around like 4%, it was the highest. And now I've seen it up to about 12.5% on like knee pads, which is like stupid crazy. That is what is making assault rifles one of the strongest weapons in the game currently. Not only do you have enemy armor damage on that, you can roll it on your gear pieces. You have the talent destructive with that as well. So by the time that goes through all the PvP modifiers, you're taking someone that is at, say, 56%, and you're bringing them down to 50 as soon as you apply damage to that target. Now if we look at how much even 1% does for a player, say you're at 55% mitigation, you get 56% mitigation, how much that 1% brings up your toughness. Now you're factoring in all this enemy armor damage, bringing you down to say like 50, 49, and it's going to bring your toughness down even further, which is crazy. I feel like the developers should really look into this and maybe bring it back to the rolls that were in the PTS, like 4%, that would work. I'd even say even lower depending on how many times you can roll it, and plus destructive, and as well as it being on the assault rifles as a base modifier on there. They definitely need to rework that, but I definitely agree with them keeping it as a minor attribute because we already know what you're going to be rolling as a major. Now getting back to the build, he is running a specialized backpack, which is really nice because it greatly increases your chance to be able to heal yourself efficiently. It does have armor and ammo capacity on it, and for your performance mods, everything needs to be first aid, self-heal. You need to be greedy in that you're not going to be helping your team out by putting out heals because your skill power does not benefit them. It needs to be for you to keep you alive so you can keep putting out the damage. Now, this is where people get a little salty. Nobody really thinks that Savage is that good. Now, Savage is absolutely amazing with assault rifles. Crits are everything with assault rifles, as well as enemy armor damage. Now, enemy armor damage is already baked in, and that's what makes assault rifles good, but nobody wants just a good assault rifle. You put crits on that, and it's going to hit like a truck. Now, I've been getting a lot of hate when I said Savage is a good alternative to running Bear's chest piece until you get it, of course, and that's what he has. He has several ALPHABRIDGE gloves stacked up and ready, so when he does get the Bear's chest piece, he can run it. but Savage is awesome. Crits are awesome, and especially with the talent on the what is it, the FAMAS, where it's uncomplicated, where you get more damage for the less ability mods on it. So guess what you want to stack there? You want to stack critical hit chance and damage, which is key to making it hit even harder. And I don't really think people quite understand that, and I'm really hoping to spread this out so you guys do see what is possible whenever you do stack critical hit chance and damage. On this build you do have the critical hit chance, damage, and assault rifle damage, which is nice. But with the holster, this is amazing, and all stats are above 1200, and then of course you have armor on that, which definitely completes it with the first aid self-heal, which is always good. Now for this build we are running the FAMAS and G36 enhanced, and as far as the base damage for the FAMAS, we don't care because we're going to be using the G36. Got responsive, unforgiving, uncomplicated, which I was talking about, which is really nice to definitely try to stack as much critical hit chance and damage on there as possible to get that extra percent of damage. Brutal, which is really good, destructive, and vicious. One thing I would suggest here is instead of brutal, you can get competent if you guys aren't really good at hitting those headshots. Now the G36 Enhanced does have 19.1k base damage, which is amazing. I'll show you guys the numbers we hit here. This is just going to be like regular damage, no modifiers here, just a headshot, and no on the move, no boosted shot. So you do hit 13.7k with that, which is really nice. So you guys, a key talent that he does run with this build, it's called Tac Advance, which increases your base weapon damage per meter moved. And with this proc, he hits, let's see, 17.2k, which is really nice. But you can hit even higher, say you run booster shot and Tac Advance, and look at that, 19k even, which is insane weapon damage right there. Look at that, just melts through 400k toughness. Now I know what some of you would say, oh, it's easy to melt through 400k toughness. Go ahead and try me, bro. I know how to play my build. But in all seriousness, guys, you do not want to run booster shot with your Alpha Bridge build unless you are running Vigorous, which I would not suggest because you are going to be limiting yourself per how much damage you can do. But I would always rely on your support player. Like I, as a support player, would run booster shot, and like even nicer to make sure my DPS players do stay alive. But that is all up to preference on that. This whole build is just a blueprint. You guys can choose how to run it however you want. You can roll stamina where firearms are, or it just depends. This is all just to help you guys out and lead you in the right direction of what to be looking for. I just want to show you guys some of the talents you can run. Here's like critical save, which is really nice. And then strike back is going to be really good to get those heals back faster, as well as on the move. If you guys play strategically, like kill an AI, and you get that increased toughness, as well as Tac Advance if you guys can play that right. There are many alternatives, like you can run precision, or say like one is none. That's really up to you guys and how you play the build. This build is extremely flexible. You can run it with whatever you like. He does have a marksman rifle build with this, as well as an SMG and LMG. And comment down below if you guys would actually like me to go over a build guide with those, because there's very minimal changes you do have to do to it. This is very straightforward. But I do hope you enjoy this video. I do highly recommend you guys check out my friend Criger as well as Patric Montoya. They both supported this YouTube channel, and they do have their own YouTube channels, which I'm going to link down below in the description. Please leave a like and share, and above anything else, guys, I will see you in the dark zone.